How's it going, guys? Jared back here with another video, and I know there's a lot of different applications out there like this one that I'm about to show you. However, I like this one more. It just seems a little more simplistic and a little more trustworthy, if you will. So without further ado, I introduce to you MagicJack. I'm sure all of you are very aware of what MagicJack is, and if you aren't, what MagicJack is actually they started out as sort of an alternative to home phone services. So there's been a lot of commercials that you may or may not have seen on TV, and they basically say you go out, you purchase this product, I think it was for like 20 bucks even, plug it into your wall, and you can create your own phone number and send and receive phone calls for free. And I believe it was just a one-time fee of that $20. I could be wrong. Nevertheless, so they've come out with an application for Android. It is in beta stage, as you can see, but it is working very, very well, very, very stable. It's gotten a lot of great user feedback in the Google Play Store. But anyways, so you've got two options here. You can be a new user like myself who doesn't have a MagicJack account, which is fine, in which case you can actually send as many phone calls as you want for free. Unfortunately, on the recipient's end, the number might look a little bit strange. They might confuse you with a collector or someone from overseas, and they probably don't want to answer the phone to you at that point. Or you can actually create an account, and it'll actually give you a phone number that you can give to your friends. My only complaint about that particular method, which seems the only method for this application, is that in order for them to contact you, they're going to have to enter a access code number, which is a 1-800 number, and then once it prompts them, then they go ahead and enter your specific MagicJack number. Nevertheless, it is free calls, so all it is using is either your Wi-Fi or 4G or LTE connection, but no minutes whatsoever. And I've actually made a couple of test calls, and the call quality seems really, really good. I've tested a lot of other different types of voice over IP applications in the past, and I haven't reviewed any of them because they all suck in my opinion, and the voice quality is just horrendous. So nevertheless, this is the application here. We've got our dial pad. It's a bit confusing at times because you see this free right here, and it looks like a button, but you can't press it. We also have to the right of the call button a little button called stock, and if you click on that, it takes you into the Yahoo Finance stock page, letting you know what MagicJack's current stock is. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in an application before in my entire life. That is so stupid, it's beyond belief. Anyways, so without actually revealing any of my personal contacts, you've got, just like your regular dial, a recent tab there, contacts, with which allows you, actually I'll show you right now. Excuse me, my voice is going. So you've actually got an Android, which is obviously your device's phone book list, as well as the MagicJack list if you decide to start entering other MagicJack users' contacts into here. You've got that option there. Jump into account here. As you can see here, we've got my number. Now, if you had an account set up, which is really, really easy to do, your particular MagicJack phone number will show up right there, and so on and so forth. And of course, if you have any issues, you can head on over to the support website. Of course, you can dial any phone number you want, any area code you want. A little bit earlier today when I was testing it out, I tried to call my wife, and I entered the area code and her phone number, and it rang busy for some strange reason. Then when I accessed her phone number through my contacts list and then placed the call from that point on, it seemed to work just fine. So nevertheless, that's great. You also have the option to have your own voicemail. You can actually set up your own voicemail, so when people do call your MagicJack number, they can actually leave you a voicemail, and it's free. I mean, that's awesome, right? So if you do have sort of a small phone plan, like a minuscule amount of minutes, like myself, this might actually be a great option for you guys. And if you have other friends that are maybe around the different parts of the U.S. and Canada, and it's something I wanted to touch base on. This is only available, at least currently, for North America. So if you live in the U.S. or Canada, this will work for you. Unfortunately, for you folks that are watching this video from the UK and other parts of the world, this isn't available for you. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's other alternatives out there, but for those of you that are in North America, I thought maybe you guys might be interested in this. If you didn't already know about it, it's got some great reviews in the Play Store, like I mentioned, quite a few downloads, and I think it's really great. I got a lot of friends that live in the US, and this is going to be really great for us to keep in touch and communicate with each other on a free level. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, shoot me some love by hitting that likes button down below, and maybe hit that subscribe button up top there. It is free. You'd be surprised with how many people think that it's Actually costs money to subscribe to people on YouTube, believe it or not. Anyways, guys, thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. Cheers.